0% down payment assistance program with no income limits for first-time home buyers. Just rolled May of 2024. I'm going to tell you the caveats, how you qualify, what you need to know, why this might be the product for you. Again, like most mortgage products, it's not for everybody. There's going to be some people that I know are going to benefit from this to make home ownership a reality in 2024. I want to jump straight into it. 0% down purchase. This is a program that United Wholesale Mortgage, the largest lender in the country, just rolled out last week. First and foremost, I'm just going to go over some of the stipulations of the program. Since I said there's no income requirements, I'm going to start with that portion of qualifying where if you've got a 700 credit score and at least one person on the loan is a first-time home buyer, you are going to qualify. At least one borrower has to be first time. They've got to meet Home One and UWM's guideline requirements for that 3% down, which is 97% conventional loan, and they've got a 700 plus FICO, then they're going to get the 3%, which is the down payment assistance. It sits behind the first as a silent second. You can make payments. They're not required, right? So when the first lien is refinanced or paid off, whichever one comes first is when you're going to have that balance due on the second. So to make the math simple, $500,000 purchase, $485,000 first, that's 97%. 3% silent second is the $15,000 that's coming from UWM. There's no payments due on that. It's silent. You're only going to touch that and worry about that if you refinance or you sell. Then you got to pay that. If you wanted to throw money at it and pay it down, you could, right? There's no prepayment penalty on it, but you don't have to. And so that's the basics on how it works. I'll leave some information down below to talk about, kind of the caveats of it. But I don't want to make this video too complicated because it doesn't have to be, right? There's going to be a lot of people and 15,000 is the max. So if you buy something above 500,000, you can still get credit towards your down payment. You're not going to be able to get to all the way to 100% above that $500,000 purchase price. At 400,000, you're going to get 12,000 in down payment assistance and 388 in a first. At 500, your first is 485 and you've got 15,000 in credit. Above that 500, since you're maxed at 15,000, you're going to need some help, either with a little bit of money of your own or something of that sort to make it happen above 500 grand. But being in California, I can tell you, this is one of the few programs where you can actually buy a home. You can actually find a home in California. Other programs where, $4,000 was the cap or something like that, it just simply didn't work. So if you are a first-time home buyer, 700 plus credit score, that's how you qualify. The other way to qualify is if you're at or below 80% of the area median income and you meet Home Possible guideline requirements, you're going to qualify that way. And you only have to have a 620 credit score if you're below 80% AMI. If you're very low income and you're below 50% AMI, for anybody who doesn't know, AMI is area median income. Easy to look that up and Google that and see what that is for your area. It varies by county. If you're below 50% AMI, you're also going to receive a 25% credit as part of the 3%. So $2,500 won't have to be paid back. It's a gift to you. All right. This program is really, really straightforward. First-time home buyers, there's plenty of you in California, have a great, stable state job, combined income between you and your spouse. You make $130,000 a year. You've got great credit. Just hard to, if you think about a 3% down payment on a $500,000 house, not only that 15,000, it might be 10 or 12,000 in closing costs between prepay and taxes and insurance and escrow fees and all that. Like, it's just not that easy to save 25 or 30 grand. So in this case, where you've got down payment assistance from the lender, you might be able to pair that with some seller credit to pay the closing costs and truly come out with very little out of pocket. Again, not for everybody. My advice to you is to talk to a great mortgage broker. Go to greatmortgagebroker.com, connect with me and my team. Happy to show you exactly what it's going to look like. If you buy at 400, here's what it looks like. If you buy at 500, here's what it looks like. And then you decide whether that fits in with your goals, whether that fits in with your budget this current time. What you don't want to do is stick your head in the sand and say, rates are high, houses are unaffordable, I give up, and then look up in 10 years after paying 10 years of rent. So check it out. In my opinion, it's a great program. One of the great things about it is there's no added cost. It doesn't cost more to get you the down payment assistance. You don't take a higher rate because of the down payment assistance. You take the regular 97% conventional loan, and that's your first. You get 3% in down payment assistance, and off you go. It's 100% LTV type of deal. And for those naysayers and those people that undoubtedly will be in the comments and talking about, how this is the return of the crash and irresponsible lending, you got to have a 700 credit score. You've got to income qualify. This one is not a very risky product. It's just going to help those people that have great credit, great job, and they qualify. They just can't put together a down payment. So any information you need, happy to help. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, do all the things. GreatMortgageBroker.com. That's how you connect me and my team. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.